Ready to go?
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
We're starting the Personnel Committee on September 24th at just about 27 minutes after 5. We'll do roll call. Alder Galvin is present.
Alder Dorf here. Alder Purvis-Tax present. Alder LaFave here.
All right, all are here and accounted for. I'm looking for an approval of the agenda.
So moved. Second.
I have an approval of the agenda by Alder Purvis-Tax, second by Alder LaFave. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Has everyone had a chance to look at the minutes?
Yes.
And do I have a motion?
So moved. Oh, you can have it.
Okay, motion by Alder
Second.
LaFave, second by Alder Dorf. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, on to regular business. All right. Consideration with possible action on request to fill the following replacement positions and all subsequent vacancies resulting from internal transfers. Purchasing manager with administrative services staff.
So we do have the request to fill in here, and it's replace Rick Jensen as purchasing manager. I have worked with Rick in the law department, and the HR department. He's done a great job, and he's a great person. So he's retiring.
He's retiring.
Yeah, it's gonna be sad to see him go.
I'm not going to say, but
he's really
he's ready.
good.
But he's
He's really
So we wish him well.
yeah.
Yeah. When is he done?
November.
Oh, November 8th. I guess by memo. Okay.
All right. Do I have any questions for staff on this? I'll entertain a motion.
Move to approve. Second.
Motion approved by Alder Dorf, second by Alder Corpus-Dax. All in favor?
Aye.
None opposed? All right. Number 2, consideration with possible action to amend the City of Green Bay Personnel Policies, Chapter 1, Objectives, Harassment, and Discrimination, Chapter 6, Recruitment and Selection, and Chapter 14, Discipline and Discharge. Staff.
So in July, we did approve the change language for our Chapter 1 for the objective and the equal employment opportunity, and I highlighted that language in your packet. And now we're just, because we approved that language, it affected some other chapters, so it's just to make sure we're consistent.
Consistent.
Yeah, so it just affected our recruiting chapter, and then also our chapter on harassment, so it's clear that employees know they can't harass anyone based on these protected classes. And then lastly, just to make sure that our discipline and discharge policy is updated as well.
Yeah.
Does anyone have any questions for staff?
No.
All right, I'll entertain a motion.
Move to approve. Second.
Okay, I have a motion approved by Alder Dorf, seconded by Alder
Sure.
Corpus-Dax. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, and that passes unanimously. Consideration with possible action on health insurance plans to be effective January 1, 2020. That was an email you received,
yeah.
and I found it pretty informative. So
That's good, I'm glad.
yeah. There'll be some good savings, not only for the city, but also for the participants.
Yeah.
Anytime you work on those deductibles and co-pays. But that's a bigger hill to crawl up, I imagine.
Yeah, so we are making changes to the deductibles or the maximum out of pocket, but then we are making that change to the co-pays for the office visits, where it's going to be.
With Prevail.
Yeah, so Prevail and Bellin are offering these contracts where our employees can get primary care at both Bellin and Prevail at no cost to the employee, but we're going to pick up the tab from the plan perspective. And the cost is going to be lower than what it was this year. So it'll be about $75 a visit, where it used to be about, I think, $135 per visit. And then also Prevail will provide urgent care services for the same price. And then both Prevail and Bellin will provide physical therapy, and it'll be a $10 copay for that. So it's cost savings for the employee and the plan.
Yeah, especially for families, it's going to be huge.
And unfortunately, Aurora has not offered any type of similar product or service, but we're hopeful that in the near future they will.
So if an employee has city insurance, but they go to Aurora, they're still going to be doing that $35.
No, that's where they'll pay the total cost of it.
Because we're not covering
We're not
Aurora
covering Aurora
right
at
now.
all. Okay.
So that is a little bit of disruption,
yeah.
but we're pretty confident that, Prevail, I mean, all you need to do is we're going to, I think, print cards for all employees.
Right.
They'll have the card, they can go to Prevail, and they can get that at no cost. So it's similar to Fast Care, where we think a lot of people use Fast Care who went to all three providers. We think they'll still go to Prevail or Bellin for these services.
So if someone has an Aurora as their main provider, is this going to, in essence, kind of force them away from that unless they really like that person?
That's
And
true.
willing to
I mean,
shoulder the
looking at it
cost?
that way, how we look at it is you can still choose where you want to go, but the savings to you and to the plan, you can go to Bellin and
Right.
Prevail and get that. So,
And so, have you talked to the employees about this? I mean, it's reducing, right? It says a 2% reduction in our projected premium. So are they well enough informed? Do they understand that they might have to switch positions?
So we did talk to our benefits committee, and they were all in favor of this, and that's
Okay.
representative of all of our departments. I'm not sure if every single person
Right.
is aware of this,
Right.
but the benefits committee thought this is a very good idea, and we agree. And like I said, I'm hopeful that Aurora will offer something similar within the next year or so. And I'm hopeful that'll happen, but it might not.
Obviously, we've approached them, they know what's going on, so they're fully aware, eyes wide open.
Yep.
They've just chosen not to.
Green Bay Schools is doing something similar. I know I got a card in the mail, 'cause I have a couple months left on their insurance.
It's the same thing that the school district is
Yeah,
is
okay.
providing.
Yeah, the only caveat I have is that fast care and urgent care closes at 8 PM. Yeah, because I was forced to go to the emergency because they were
Right.
closed.
But we've done very good educating employees, and I think the health services in this community have opened up enough of these urgent cares
Mhm.
within those hours.
They're
that
around, but
I think
those
you've
hours,
probably
yeah.
seen a huge change in where people go when it's those kind of the office, normal office hours are closed.
So we are going to discontinue fast care because you can go to primary care at Bella now for more services at no cost to you. And then we also have the teledoc service that's very similar to fast care, but just
You can
electronic.
call, but yeah.
Okay.
So we're hoping that these, primary care services will help more people go in and get those preventative care before something gets worse, but then they can still use teledoc if they want to get a script written for them and things like that. So it's kind of the best of both worlds ever.
Good job of researching.
Any other questions for staff? Okay, you're looking for a motion from us.
Yes, do you
Can I
want
ask you a
to?
question, since
Yeah, you
you've
can.
already kind of come to all these agreements, and it sounds like the employees are all on board, what if we all voted no right now?
You can do that.
But how would that, so would you have to go back to?
Do you think it's 5:30?
Just, well, this will satisfy this question for years to come.
Well, I think what we do as staff is
Yeah.
we try to bring forth the best option for you to look
Okay.
at. So that's where we do all the work on the background and then bring that to you. So, but there might be questions like, let's say you thought that you want to explore us increasing the deductible.
Okay.
We can show you how that would work.
To
Or-
save the city some money.
Yep, or if you didn't want us to do this primary care service with Bellman or Purveya, let's say you felt strongly that everyone from Aurora should have an opportunity and shouldn't have to do that, then that's
Okay.
why we bring it to you. But-
I see.
So you guys have the final say.
Sorry.
How about a motion?
I'll take a motion.
So
Somebody else.
guess-
Yeah, what's our
Wait.
motion?
I guess I will add, if you want to delegate that to us, I guess we could make that decision. You don't have, no, I'm kidding. So, the motion we're looking for is because you'll see that the increase that they're recommending from M3 is 3.65%, and we've talked about finance, that our budget's looking a little tight. We would ask that the motion would be to approve an increase of no less than 3.65 and no more than 4%. If that makes sense?
Okay.
One thing to add in is that in the past, Common Council might decide that we do a 0% increase, and that could save a lot of money for other different areas, but then we fall behind in our health budget.
Right.
So let's say you decide to do a 0% increase, we then could pay for some other services or equipment. We don't want to do that because we don't want to fall behind, but we don't want to go too above because then we're wasting funds that could be used in different areas. So that's kind of what
It's like not funding your pension system sufficiently, and then you're going to get caught short.
Okay, I'd like to make a motion that our projected increase for the new plan would be between 3.65 but not more than 4.0%.
So no less than 3.65, no more than 4.0.
Is it no less than?
No less than.
No less than 3.65, but no more than 4.0. And we are saving some money on the projected premium because of what we're doing, the steps that you guys took. So that's my motion.
Do I have a second? Okay, I have a motion by Alder Dorf, second by Alder LaFave. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? That passes. Public hearings?
Well, wait, number 4, but I know it's.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, isn't that the one that's going to be
Number 4 is
held?
being held?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
if you'd
that
like to,
was-
either now or for the next agenda, we'll remember this, but you could amend it to, Alder Weary would like for it to say, I think, consideration of possible action request by Alder Weary to look at the policies and procedures.
Okay, I would move that we would put that on the next agenda. We would put request by Alder Weary.
Okay.
All right, so I need a motion to hold.
Well,
I'll make a
wait,
motion to, wait.
Didn't I just make a motion to add something, or do I need to?
Yeah, I guess we probably should do a motion to hold. or to
And
add that.
first to
Motion
add,
Motion to
so-
amend.
to amend.
Okay,
So I just amended it.
I have a motion to amend by Alder Dorf,
I'll second it.
second by Alder Corpus Dax. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it. And now I need a motion to hold.
Hold
Okay.
the request
Yep.
Second.
by Alder
Okay.
Weary,
Weary.
right?
I have a motion to hold by Alder LaFave, second by Alder Dorf. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? That passes unanimously. We have no public hearings. Any information?
No, just the routine personnel actions form. If you guys have any questions on that, you can answer that for you.
Questions? Comments? Concerns? All right. And next meeting date is October 8th, 2019, and a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
And I have a motion by Alder LaFave, second by Alder Dorf to adjourn. All in favor?
Aye.
There we go.
This was really fast. You guys should
That
have
one
been
went fast
first.
there, yeah.